A function is a piece of code that acts on data and gives a result. For example, if you want to repeat a particular code, say some particular usage, you want to do very often in a particular project. In that case, you need not repeat the code every time you need to do it. Instead, write that piece of code as a function and save it with a name and call that name whenever you want to do that functionality. That piece of code is called as a function. A function is a piece of code which is reserved like a ready-made product. Whenever you want to execute that code, you need to call that function. Okay, so a function can perform a particular functionality. Say for example, to find the answer of a particular expression or something like that. Have arguments if needed. We'll see what arguments are, and a function can return a result. Of course, when you do some process, you get a result. Okay. Next, what are the advantages of using a function? You can handle a program easily when a function is divided into modules. When a program is divided into modules, every module is called as a function where you can easily correct errors. So it becomes very easy to handle programs. Reduces the size of program. That is what I told you. Instead of repeating the code, it reduces the repeated statements. You need to do it only once. Ambiguity can be reduced. Again, repeat the same set of statements in your project. You just give it once. So ambiguity gets reduced. It makes the program modular. You divide your entire program into modules. So the program is also understandable by anyone who looks into it. Now let us get into the types of functions in Python. The first type are the built-in functions which we are already using. The len function, input function, type function, these are all the functions that are ready to use anytime. You need not use or import any specific module for using these functions. These are all built-in and readily available in Python for anytime use. The second kind of functions are the functions that are defined inside modules. For example, you have a random module. You can use that module and you have methods called randint, randrange, which can be used to generate random numbers. In this process, you have to import the module first and then use the method inside the module. Right? So that is the second kind of functions. So you would have already used programs, written programs using the functions that are inside modules. We have mean, median, mode functions inside the statistic module, sine, cos, tan, floor, square root, and all these functions inside the math module. The last type are the user-defined functions which are defined by the programmer. According to your use, you can customize your code. So you can write a piece of code, give it a name and call the function whenever needed. These kind of functions are called user-defined functions. In the next video, you will learn how to write a user-defined function.